Hello everyone, it's your Peacekeeper, and it's time for live stream number 9. And as we usually start off with live streams, we're gonna go over our stream schedule. So, today is the 10th, Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and our next live stream will be the 15th of March 2018 at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That should be next Thursday. And there's a little bit of a question mark going on. I'm trying to remember if I think it's the 29th, the last one of this month. We're gonna have to play that one by ear. They're trying to send me off to some training for work, so I don't know if I'll be home in time to start it. We might actually have to delay it an hour, but we'll play it by ear. I should know soon enough as to what time frame that this training is going to occupy, give you guys a little bit better idea. So we'll play that one by ear, but the next one is going to be March 15th, 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's like midnight in the UK. So sorry to Ethermaster and everyone else in Europe. I know that's during the week, so hopefully I get to see you guys this time. Enough of talking about this, let's go look at our port. So if you guys are looking for more information about this YouTube channel, feel free to check out the Discord server. The information for the Discord server is going to be in the description to this live stream, so check that out. There's also information in there for those who wish to donate or sponsor. You're certainly welcome to do so, but by no means should you feel obligated to do so. So we've had a request since before this live stream started to play Atlanta, and I realize I haven't played Atlanta in a while, so I'm going to oblige with that. I'm going to pull my captain off of the Des Moines, or not. Where is this captain at? Indianapolis, there he is. I was gonna say, he's gotta be somewhere. Now, there's a couple of different ways that you can go about setting up your Atlanta. You could also pull your Cleveland captain and put him on there. You know, that would give you IFHE, Demo Expert, but it's going to cut down your range pretty heavily. I personally prefer to run advanced firing training, and my Cleveland captain does not have AFT, and that's more for the range of the main guns than it is for anything. So let's go check out our flags, make sure we've got all of our... Yes, we've got plenty of Captain XP flags. I definitely need more Confederates so I can get more Zulu hotels, but let's go on over to the Atlanta. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We got daylight savings times coming up, don't we? Well, hey, you know, it is what it is. Dang those farmers, or whatever reason it is that we do that. And we're already into a match, and we're on a good map for this, so... this should be an interesting battle. We've got a ranger on the enemy team. Commander Wolf and Commander Coyote, huh? Wonder what that's all about. Okay. So, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. So, alright. Play the Eagle tonight. I don't have Eagle, unfortunately. And I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to get Eagle without paying for it. Haven't really been playing the game enough to get it the free way, but we'll see. Depends on how long that thing's actually going to last. So, Atlanta, aside from having one of the more interesting stories in its design and development, I think Atlanta in-game is kind of a shell of its former self, I should say. The ship used to be so much better, and part of the reason why it's not very good has to do with the fact that its rate of fire is as low as it is. We got a 5-second rate of fire, and these gun mounts could definitely achieve way faster than that. That's only 12 rounds per minute. These 5-inch 38s were capable of upwards of 20 rounds a minute in terms of burst fire rates, and I've actually even heard of several that are capable, you know, several tests and stuff that showed that the mounts were actually capable of more. It was the people loading them that was actually hindering the load speed of them. So that to think that this thing would have had, you know, a solid 3-second reload time would just be nuts. And I think it, and I'd have to go back and look at the closed beta stuff, but the closed beta Atlanta was definitely different. It didn't quite get nerfed nearly as hard. So, looking up here, just had the sickest game of my Atlanta today, 98k in IFHE damage. You should have AFT and IFHE. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who run both, and I think it's, you know, I think if you were going to build a dedicated captain, that would be great to have both, but I don't know that it's necessarily going to, I don't think that it's necessarily going to help out a whole lot to have a dedicated captain like that. Wang He has, has Goofy Smoke. I forgot about that. But Atlanta plays like every other US light cruiser, find island, because island armor is best armor. And then it's just a matter of finding targets that are, you know, within your range to engage, and then you just do your best Congo impression and burning goo love everywhere. That sounds really, 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 really disgusting when it's said that way. Said that way on purpose, might I add. One nice part about Atlanta is rainbow arcs for days, yo. We can sit here and we've got ourselves a Normandy, which apparently I can't target because he's just at the outside of my range. Personally, out of all the ships that are, you know, available to play in game, I think Atlanta, as far as a premium goes, is kind of meh. Has Disney taken over? Wow. Huang, huh? Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Ooh, what's that? See, and that's the other thing I don't really care for about this ship, is the fact that it ain't got no range, Lieutenant Dan. That's part of the reason why I think you really need AFT on this ship in order to make it work, but it is what it is. Newman is saying that I should actually grind Eigel. Didn't expect to like it, but it's actually a fun boat. Right. Apparently, YouTube Analytics has decided that it's not working. There it goes. Jeez. It's a bit slow on the uptake, apparently. It's Saturday. It's not even like it's Monday. If it was Monday, I could understand that, but... So we got ourselves Normandy, Hood, Algerie, Atlanta. We're gonna go and attempt to deal with the Germans. Well, not really the Germans per se, but I don't think there are any Germans in this, actual Germans in this match. We got German ships, but I don't think there are any actual Germans. So we're basically going to sit here and play leapfrog with our... See, their whole team is going to the north. Half our team went to the north. It's kind of... I don't know. The ship was the premium Minotaur before Minotaur existed, but it has HE, so that makes it even more interesting, and... I don't know. Oh! And there's one of the many reasons I hate playing this ship. Oh look, a Flint. So interesting to note, Flint and Atlanta, two very different ships. Especially in terms of in-game playstyle. Flint's access to smoke is a huge advantage over Atlanta's pretty garbage, Well, we've got radar. Well, yeah, you've got radar. Congratulations. You know, radar is only as good as being within range to actually use it. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that this guy. I'm hoping that the gun bloom will go down. There we go. wanted to take advantage of the smoke that he laid and use it against him here, so... Do you think rudder speed should be better? No, I think personally that this ship just needs to not have a citadel. It takes enough in normal penetrating damage anyway. There's no reason for it to have a citadel as well, in my opinion. But that's a pretty controversial one, considering how powerful this ship can be in the right hands. And unfortunately, we don't have much of a choice in this as it stands. We're going to try and radar this Flint. I don't think we're going to get anywhere with it, because there's no way he stayed there. I'm located. Knew that was going to happen. Okay, so the Flint is still in his smoke like a tarred monkey, but hey, you know what? Good on him. Please enjoy my burning goo love, Flint. Especially since you ain't got no support. And you just exposed yourself quite heavily, I might add, to enemy incoming fire. Normandy! So, again, the key to this ship is being able to use and abuse island cover. So I'm gonna... Oh, we're shooting way over top, way over his head. Still managing to land hits, but... Take this, island! You're such a jerk face. I just wanted you to know that, island. Do you have any tips for grinding USN destroyers? Keep up with it, because if you can keep up with USN destroyers, pretty much any destroyer in this game is going to be very easy for you to play. They're pretty good all-around ships. We're gonna end up backing out of this. Go forward! Oh, we're dead. We are 10-1 says we're dead. Yep. It was nice knowing you guys. What? Jeez. Oh, come on, game. Let me shoot over this island better. That's all I want to do. There we go. Now we're starting to get some love. See, and he can't shoot at me because we got island armor as best armor here, so just don't want to back up too quickly. Only want to back up enough to bring all the guns into this fold here. And I would much rather sit where I'm currently sitting at, because even if I get detected by aircraft or something like that, it's really not that big of a deal. He can shoot at me, he isn't gonna... no, I don't think he's gonna actually be able to turn that into a kill. Doesn't mean that we can't sit here and burn him, though. And there's another fire for Altakex. This is by far the most annoying ship in the game if you are trying to play against it. Simply because your only recourse is to get out of his firing range. We're gonna pop our defensive fire mostly because there's aircraft fighting right there. Try and help out our carrier as much as possible. So from here, where do we go? Well, that's a good question. We're in their cap, and I think they're gonna be able to reset it a bunch of times. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get to this next island up here and see if we can't get within a good fighting range. Let's not go too quickly forward because I don't think we're going to make this round. But, yeah, Richard, as I explained at the last live stream, I kind of took a break from the game, just trying to get back into it and not be so... I don't know. I was starting to get really salty about things, so it was a good thing to take a break. So we'll resume videos starting next week. So expect the Ernst Gade video to come out on time, hopefully, because I have the battle video for it on Monday. So, okay, so back to Leapfrogging Islands. A little bit of a faux pas there, didn't quite get backed up enough, but yep, Notzered that one a little bit. Not even in a good place, but I don't know. In terms of tips to play US DDs, you know, it's really one of those lines that you get real good balance between torpedo and gunplay. My recommendation is to be cautious, though, rushing into cap areas, because a lot of people get this impression, and it's not a false impression, it's just, it's misguided. They get this impression that, well, I'm a US destroyer, my goal is to contest caps, so I need to go into a cap. Well, yeah, you need to do something. You do have some of the best close-range guns in the game, but that doesn't mean that you just go in all willy-nilly and completely ignore all reasonableness and sense of, you know, sense of worth. You gotta actually play it and do it right. That makes sense. You don't want to just run in, guns a-blazing, and then just completely foobar it. Need a little bit more lead on him. We're gonna go up to this other small island here. I think we can... This Leon is definitely distracted by the ships that are shooting at him, so I'm not terribly worried about... There's our fire. I'm not too worried about getting spotted and detected and all that, but definitely not wanting to expose ourselves at this point. That was a good kill on his part, allowing me to farm a little bit more damage. And this is probably one of those moments where IFHE would be useful. You can see it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so you're relying an awful lot on fires for damage. Ships that have particularly weak armor are definitely easier to kill with this ship. Destroyers, especially. Now he's on fire in two places, and of course the carrier's gonna go... Oh, Billy! We got the kill for it at the end! Best Tier 9 battleship, is that an honest question? I think the best Tier 9 battleship is by far the Missouri, but that's just my opinion. I think Alsace is definitely a close second. That was not a very good Atlanta game, but we'll rock with it. Izumo, yeah, no. As far as tech tree ships go, Iowa, I would say, is by far my favorite. Speaking of Alsace, Alsace-Lorraine, that is a region in France. We're going to go ahead and bring ours out to play. Basically a Richelieu with an extra gun turret. How do you get the dolphin tenders today? I have no idea. I have not been paying attention to any of the news for World of Warships. So, I wish I could tell you, but I honestly have no idea. So, hello, Gopher Broke 24. Thanks for checking in. I know it's Dark 30 in the morning for you. Alsace was a beast in PTS. Well, it's a beast in-game, too. It owes a large part of that to the fact that it just has so many friggin' guns on it. The speed boost is nice, too, though. Like, the speed boost is super handy for accelerating and decelerating quickly. Like, the ship will stop on a dime with it on. The other interesting part about Alsace is I am not spec'd into secondaries. This is just basic and advanced firing training thrown on this captain, and concealment expert, obviously. 9.9k. Ether, we know you're a Brit. Sheesh. Bye. Oh, alright, Peter. Bye. So, play Molotov next. Okay, we can break out Molotov. They didn't nerf it when it went live. I don't know that they actually I don't know that they actually did anything with it between public test and live. I guess I don't know, but again, I didn't pay too much attention to what the ship was on live because I never actually really played it on live. So, yeah, 11.3 kilometer secondaries. And a lot of people ask, what do you think of these ships as a secondary build? And quite honestly, I'm not a fan of the secondary build on these ships. It's the same problem that the Germans have. And by the time you reach Tier 9 and Tier 10 in this line, you lose team support when pushing. And as a result, you really can't effectively use the long-range secondaries. Actually, I should probably be turning the other way, but I don't think he's gonna come towards this way anyway. There you go. Bait out that radar, Shimakaze. I really, really hope you know what you're doing. We're gonna pop our speed boost here because I want to get around this island and catch him while he's broadside. Because you see what he's doing. The other thing to keep in mind, too, is French guns, you do not need to lead them as much. Look at how far ahead of him I was at just 7.5 clicks. That's a cruiser moving very quickly. So, ooh, I'm glad he shot AP. Maybe I can, well, I'm probably going to... Bounce-ity, bounce, bounce, bounce-ity, bounce, bounce. Let's bounce all those shells. There's a Shimakaze over there. That's gonna hurt me. Hopefully that hurts him. So we're turning around. Our secondaries are doing some work, but they are by no means. Oh, hey, Edinburgh. Woo! I'm glad our Shima did some work there. Detected. Ow! Great. We'll just be broadside to everything. Ah! Quick, somebody spot the Domskoy. Not gonna matter. We're gonna end up being spotted here pretty soon anyway. Oh, they changed the map. Well, that's interesting. You guys see what they did to the map? Don't see enough CV gameplay. Okay, so there was full-on Domskoy. Yeah, good night. All too easy. Good one, Lil Will. Good one. Am I going to do a how to play on the French battleship line soon, having troubles with Britannia? The end goal is to actually get through the lines that I'm currently working on, and then switch over to this. And I think the Russian cruisers are the only line I don't have done at the moment. So I got those lines to go through. We're gonna try and turn ourselves and shoot at the Shima. It's probably a wasted salvo, but we're gonna do it anyway. Mostly because there's not really anything that I'm super worried about. 3 overpens, that's gonna hurt. Doesn't matter how you word that, that's definitely going to hurt. Plus we got this Shima, this other Shima over here. Without radar, this is very, very, really not fun position to be in. So once again, shooting out. Don't have to add too much lead, but underlet him there because he was accelerating. We are going to push over to this other side here, and you can see they got a North Carolina headed off into La La Land. Okay, one Shima down. Well, actually, they've got 2 Shimas down, but the other one that's down is the one that was on our side of the world. The other one is still where he's at. And I'm detected now, which means that Shima is out of his cover and concealment. Or the North Carolina is spotting us, which I don't think is actually what's happening here. So we're going to keep on pushing through. Next review, Polish Navy and IJN CVs. Oh man, you wish it was IJN CVs. I don't think we're going to see CV gameplay anytime soon. If I do, I might just do history videos, at least initially on them, and then transition to, you know, just some generic videos on CV tactics. So we're being spotted by the North Carolina, but I'm really not worried about that. That's going to go away here pretty soon. Waiting for the Shimakaze to pop up because we really need to kill him. There he is. And that's a lot of pain and punishment. That I missed! Wow! I'm really good at this game, apparently. So, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but it appears that the games during the weekends seem to be pretty all or nothing. But when you win the air war... What? Who's winning air wars? Okay, so speed boosting again. This time we're going to speed boost through the sea cap. If I can get this Monarch to help me. It's the, Now, hopefully we can push through this and get plenty of broadside targets. That's really what I'm interested in at this point, is all the broadsides. We're gonna up our rate of fire. Like I can just do that all willy montage. Peacekeeper needs to make a sweet montage and torpedo beats video to get people here. I've done those videos. I haven't done one in a while, and that's mostly out of laziness. There's a lot of work went into those videos, and not very many people watched them. Now that might be changing because well, that was rude, Missouri. That's obviously going to be changing because the last time I did one of those videos, I think I had about 3,000 subscribers. We're now way higher than that, so I think we could probably make it work. Protected by somebody's aircraft. Haha. See what we forced them to do? We forced them to reposition themselves. Oi! Aye! I'm gonna end up pink again just because of all the people that are, I'm running into. Okay, so again, 15-inch guns, 12 of them. Shooting at broadside Gascon, 8K. Missouri is shooting HE, because HE spamming battleships are apparently a thing. That's fine, New Orleans. Go ahead and keep shooting at me. All too easy. Little too late there, New Orleans. Yes, get your second fire already so that I can, Ooh, Kiev. Shooting at the Kiev because, uh-oh. Well, we got him. So we're gonna go ahead and slow down, especially now. Well, actually, we're not gonna slow down. We're just gonna keep pushing on right on ahead. As I say, we're gonna slow down because we got all these enemies coming towards us. No, actually, we don't. Bong, bong. So now we're just gonna keep pushing closer and closer and closer. We are gonna slow up just a little bit. I think we need 11K. Have I ever mentioned how much I like this boat? We're gonna kind of half steam it here until we can get some more support up here, or the game is going to end. Hey, that works too. So can't find a CV player worth a crap. They like to pull planes over DDs and hide their fighters and provide no air support. Well, there's a lot of those people out and about, so you got to be careful with that. But I don't know that I'm going to be any better of a solution than what we currently have. So didn't do too bad. Would have liked to have done a little bit more damage, but Alsace is capable of way more than that. So, oh, not talking to me? Oh, that must have been the that comment. Okay, so let's see. We had a request for Molotov. I really am not a fan of the Военно-морской флот, the Russian Navy's cruisers, mostly because I just am not... They're boring to play to me. So, Captain is only a 10-pointer. What 10 points do we have? Well, we got Concealment Expert. Good enough. Make sure we got our premium consumables on. And let's go! Okay. I thought Gascon was terrible until I played the Richelieu. Man, the Richelieu is a pain. Really? Richelieu is a fantastic ship. I like Richelieu. That ship is really, really good about just pushing and punishing. This is kind of an interesting battle. We managed to avoid getting into a Tier 8 fight and gotten a Tier 5 through, 7 fight. What is the shell velocity in French battleships? Way higher than most people are actually good. Actually used to shooting. Blech. English. Molotov is OP. Complete glass cannon. It's something, alright. The thing with the shells on the French battleships, the 15-inch shells in particular, they have such a high velocity, they're an awful lot like the Roma's guns, in that you don't really want to lead as much with that ship if you can avoid it. Because it really doesn't benefit you to lead that much. So we've got Panic Torps. Yep, Panic Torps. We do have range. We do have HE. That's the stereotypical Russian cruiser. Lots of HE, lots of range, but really not much else to write home about. It does have 180mm guns, which I don't remember off the top of my head what they can overmatch, but enough. Enough that if I could get myself into a halfway decent battle and not be focused, I think we could do quite well. Alsace, Tier 8 cruiser, or 7 cruiser. One of France's last built cruisers. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the Russian cruisers also have BS accuracy at ridiculous ranges. Oh hey there, Farragut. How's it going? Sure would be a shame if somebody decided to poke you. Like that. We're just gonna keep pushing into here. We have a T-22 on the other side that we could shoot at, but... Oi! What the heck caused that? Not the T-22, I don't think. Well, we're gonna... I guess we got no choice but to go over there. Don't really have anything else to shoot at except for Alsace, which... Okay, I'm finally at my island here. This is really not a good place to be with that Queen Elizabeth there. We're just gonna go ahead and back up a little bit. I really kind of wish that the ship had like hydro or radar. At Tier 6 that would be ridiculously overpowered, but you never know. Best part is Molotov has Tier 9 guns. It does indeed, with all the added disadvantages that go with them. Like long rate of fire, ridiculously high detectability. Oh! Hey, buddy! There you go. Just keep sailing broadside. And focus your attention elsewhere. What's the worst that could happen? 13,000 hit points gone. Uh-oh. Is he sailing broadside again? Oh. Come on, Mr. Gnevny. It was not... It's Vinny. Give me kill. That's all I want. And we're in... Uh-oh territory. What is he shooting at? Oh, T-22. The reason we're in uh-oh territory is because that is a Queen Elizabeth, who now no longer has any targets to really talk and shoot at. So we're going to engage, we're going to run, and we're going to pray. Oh, goody! He focused on somebody else. And down goes the Alsace to the New Mex. Who wants to guess when I'm going to die to this New Mexico? Oh, he's not even paying attention to me. Well, this is probably the highest bit of dumb luck that we could possibly ever have. Of course, ow. Okay, so apparently not. We've attracted his attention. Tovarish, please. Vasily, add the vodka to the turbines. Let's get going. 5k and 8g damage. Of course, this ship's really not a brawling ship. Never was, never will be. However, you know, the torpedoes definitely make it capable. We're just gonna WASD. Oh goody, the Scharnhorst does not want to engage me. That means we can engage the New Mexico with relative impunity. Oh, for Pete's sake, shoot at the Alsace, don't shoot at me. Oh goody, he missed both of us. I love how I'm attempting to get them to shoot at other ships. Like, don't shoot at me. Oh, man. Okay. There's a discussion going on in the chat that I am currently not able to effectively look at because I'm too busy running away from too many battleships here. He's behind an island, I think. Yeah. Don't have the ability to throw up a spotter, but now that we're out of the danger zone, we're gonna go ahead and turn back around here. Should check out the New York Harbor in-game. It's all Irish. Well, don't they know that the Irish don't have control of New York City? Gosh. Canada is not part of Trump. What? What does this even mean? I don't know. Back to engaging targets as we can. Oi! La Galissonière! Come back! You were doing such a good job of being a target. I want you to come back now. Well, we're gonna turn away. Let something with more hit points than me. Oh, yeah, hey. Good thing. Just gonna go ahead and keep engaging this Scharnhorst from range while kiting. Kiting him back into the depths. Wow. That was an impressive miss. Hopefully this Nagato is paying attention and we can help him out with the New Mexico. However, I think that New Mexico is dead. Or very, very close. Going to be very, very hurting. Nothing else. Mahan there. Looks like he's going to get 2 at a minimum. And we knew he was going to burn the repair. So we're going to focus on the Scharnhorst momentarily. And then we're going to come back to the New Mexico. Okay, we're gonna come back to the New Mex now. Now that we've reset their cap of A for like the 90th time. And we're gonna... New Mexico is not happy at the moment. Now he's got a permanent fire. Looks like he's running fire prevention, so we're gonna have to get creative with getting the other ends of the ship on fire here. Spotter plane went down. Oi! There's a Shiratsuyu up here that I wasn't paying attention to. Dang it, Poi. Poi! Let me have the kill. And we got another fire and the kill. All right. So Shiratsuyu versus Molotov. I have no way of detecting anything he's launching, and he has... I'm guessing he has a torpedo reload booster. And because I'm not because I am detect, that means he's right... Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hunt him down, because... Well, actually, we don't need to hunt him down, do we? Nope. We'll just go ahead and... No, we probably should, because there's a Bayern here that we should probably go help. I only know where he was. I don't know where he currently is. So, New York may have been built by the Irish, but it is not theirs anymore. Okay, so we've managed to get the danger zone with Shiratsuyu. So, key to dealing with destroyers at this closer range: straight lines. We know he's launched or is about to launch torpedoes. There they are. And skillful dodge there. He does not have torpedo conceal or smoke, otherwise he probably would have done that already. That means he's going to attempt to run. Now I don't think Shiratsuyu is going to be quick enough to get away. He might be, but he's going to take a lot of damage in the process. Oh, come on. Give me something good here. Come back and play, Shiratsuyu. Oi! Not leading you that much. Okay, so he's gone away. So now at this point, it's back to bow on territory, so that minimal movements are necessary, plus we're going to be able to close the distance with him as quickly as possible here. Got 1:14 before we get anything that resembles a spotting plane up. And I don't think he's going to be able to turn around to the right, which means he's definitely going to the left with the rest of his team. So we're going to angle ourselves. We don't want to get too... Yeah, see, we just barely detected him there, and now we're no longer detected. We're going to make a hard turn. I'm probably going to regret this. There's probably torpedoes, like, right here. Tempting fate. But this Shiratsuyu only has one of two options. I've taken him basically completely out of this fight. So I mean, if we wanted to do nothing more than just sit here in in fact, that's what we're gonna do. We're just going to go ahead and turn and burn. And we're just gonna burn this Queen Elizabeth. There's no reason for me to stay engaged with that Shiratsuyu at this point, because the only thing that's up here that he can effectively damage is going to be me. I don't need to add... I don't need to give him any free kills. So... Oh, for Pete's sakes. 31 hit points! Thank you. Okay, so now we got ourselves a Scharnhorst to deal with, and there's the Shiratsuyu. So the Shiratsuyu did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He ran around the end there. And me going to use glorious Soviet Stalinium-clad armor to, we're going to switch to AP as well. Of course he would. Why would he ever want to remain broadside to me? I mean, all I want him to do is just sit there and accept my Stalinium-laced rounds. Again, turning away, and you can see causing him to miss. Doing some pretty good damage here. We don't have a whole lot of time to really recover from it, but we can definitely... Oy. Even angled, it does pretty good damage. So we're going to switch back to HE now. One other thing we're going to do during this turn is we're going to slow down. And the reason for the slowdown is because Shiratsuyu. Anything to throw off his torpedoes, because I know he's going to come hunting me. That's kind of what I would do if I were in his case. I don't have anything else to really effectively engage, so... And, we're actually gonna... I think once the spotting plane goes away here after this next salvo, I'm gonna let the gun bloom go down so that I can tell where the Shiratsuyu is. Because if I'm detected still after I've stopped firing, that means he's close enough. And I can't engage the Scharnhorst anyway, so... Okay, so we know the Shiratsuyu is not currently within my bloom range, however, is definitely still within my range of detection for my main battery. Firing. So, nope, now we're no longer. So my guess is that Shiratsuyu is over there. If I had to guess. 71,000 damage, though. Lord Loaded. I thought that said Lord Baked Potato. I was gonna say, oh, that's interesting. Woo! Okay. Let's, kind of going up here. Looks like a lot of history stuff going on there. Okay, going over to the team. Wow, we finished first on our team in Mazel Tov. So we need to get some destroyer action in here. We're gonna break out an old standby. Of course, glorious Akatsuki. She is by far one of the best destroyers at Tier 7, in my honest opinion. I realize my honest opinion means a grand total of bupkis to most people. I'm going to change out the flag, though, or the camo, from her premium camo, which doesn't really provide the world's best benefits, to Restless Fire for all of the lovely, lovely Commander XP. How do I get so much free XP? I don't spend a whole lot of free XP, actually. But every time I spend money on doubloons or get doubloons from something in this game, they tend to go towards free XP. Especially since I no longer have a need... Wow, there's a lot of destroyers in this, and or a lot of battleships and not a whole lot of cruisers. Especially since I don't really need doubloons for retraining, since I have so many 19-point captains now. And, like, once you get one 19-point captain, they just snowball into, like, gobs of them. So that's kind of nice. So once you get your one 19-point captain, make sure he's on a ship that you will enjoy playing a lot, and then just play the crap out of it. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Any word on the American cruiser split? Nothing that I can talk about. Aside from Wargaming has said it's going to happen. But that's stuff you already knew. A Koitnik is kind of an interesting boat. I don't know. It has its moments of being ridiculously overpowered and its moments of being ridiculously terrible. Like, I would gladly trade, and I realize that this will never happen, but I would gladly trade some of those guns or some of those torpedo mounts for more torpedo range. Like, even 5.5K torps would be nice. How are you holding such a stable frame rate? Mine is bad after the last update. It's fine before. Solid 78, now it goes all the way down to 45. You know, my graphics card is only a 980 Ti. I went ahead and updated all of the, updated all my graphics and stuff, and I did notice that first patch after they updated the graphics for the water, I did notice that there was some very distinct stuttering, but they've seemed to have fixed it. I don't know if we've had, any patches recently, or if it was a combination of the, driver updates, but, that's what I did to deal with that. So we're heading off in the middle because I have no idea where their enemy is. There is always a risk in going to the middle. Let's see. None of these ships can outspot me. Nice. Hoytnik might be able to. Nicholas, I think, is pretty comparable. Okay, so there's the Omaha. More importantly, there's the Iron Puke. We're going to try and get into a good firing position on Mr. John Ybarra. Yabout it. And we have 10k torps. He's not really maneuvering a whole lot, but we're going to go with our standard overlap. Oh, Hoytnik is definitely putting himself into a world of possible hurt. La Galissoniere, and it would definitely make short work of him, but more importantly, Graf Spee, definitely no slouch either. I think we're going to be A-okay here with the Iron Puke. I think we'll be just fine. Got 1, 2, 3 torpedoes and a flood. So, need him to fire again. We're just blind firing. I'm hoping he finds something to shoot at so I can just get a good bead on him. We don't have... There's an Omaha somewhere around here that we do need to be cognizant of, but... Nope, he went the other way. So this Iron Duke, do I think I... You know what? He's got nobody up here protecting him. We're gonna be cheeky and we're just gonna YOLO rush him. Depending on where he's at, we might not be able to YOLO rush him. Depending on what direction he's going, we might not be able to YOLO rush him. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to YOLO rush him, but oh, he's dead though. Oh, Akatsuki is balance boat Tavorish. Jeez. Have I ever mentioned how much I love this ship? Just when you didn't think you could get any more fun. Everybody always says, oh, IJN destroyers, IJN destroyers, IJN destroyers. I like my IJN destroyers. They're the ultimate in troll boats. Like, you get a solid crop of straight liners, or you catch people at the early parts of the game when they're not really paying too much attention, and it's very easy to get dev strikes and do lots of damage. So, like this New Mexico, look at how stable that indicator is. Like, 12 seconds can't get over soon enough. And even if he is going to turn, what direction do you think he's going to turn? Looks like he's turning in. In fact, doesn't look like it. He is. So we're going to actually wait. We are going to get detected here, though, if I don't hurry up. And the reason we're going to wait is because, see what he's doing? No. Is he going to complete the turn or not? That is the question. Nope, he's turning towards me. Okay, so he's not as strong a potato that I thought he was. That's fine. I got no problems engaging him. He's gonna be spotted well enough anyway that I'm just gonna deploy my smoke here, and we're just gonna use it, and we're just gonna gun him. Mostly because Akatsuki is balance boat, remember? Oh, come on. Somebody needs to spot for me. How else am I supposed to deal with him? Apparently my last smoke cloud did not come up very well. So he's close enough now that yeah, he's gonna turn away. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Maybe. If I was a rich man, ya dee 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 dum. So we got plenty of time in the smoke. Oh. Don't be mad. Get glad. I don't know that we're going to get any hits with those torpedoes, but you never know. He's burning right now. We got plenty of time in our smoke to start another fire on him. Oh, he's definitely going to eat some torpedoes. Akatsuki will not be denied her torpedo soup. Bye-bye. All right, so 83,000 damage. Akatsuki again not being denied. Combination of fast torpedo reload and decent guns for the tier definitely makes for a ridiculously fun ship. Who would have thought? And to think, I have taken 0 damage so far. I could make a solid case for, you know, against PewDiePie's claim of 0 deaths. How about 0 damage, PewDiePie? One thing that does have me mildly concerned is this Omaha, and I don't think the Omaha is there. We launch torps there. He's, yeah, not quite there yet. We're gonna lose him, unfortunately. Let's think here. Do. So, things to be cognizant of. There's an Eigel and a Scharnhorst, like, right here. So if I want to continue my 0 deaths trend, or 0 damage trend, I should probably not head directly that way. In fact, there is Mr. Scharnhorst. As you can see, the enemy is running this way. Makes me wish I had torpedoes up. But I don't know that those torpedoes are going to find me anything. Don't think so, anyway. Scharnhorst should be coming up and be visible any moment now. And torpedoes look like they're running out. Yep. Okie daisy. Time to turn around. Be very quiet. You're hunting rabbits. The heightened unlikelihood of this being successful is mildly depressing, actually. Akatsuki AP? Anyone? Anyone? Oppa! Scharnhorst does have 6k torps, but there you go. Shoot so I can spot ya. Still in 0 damage mode. And Scharnhorst, if you didn't slow down any... Oh my! This is like shooting fish in a barrel at this point. Should you stay with the Alsace or grind to... Wait, what? Should I just stay with the Alsace or grind to the Republik? I would finish the grind. I mean, you're there. There's no reason not to finish it. There really isn't any reason not to finish the line. I mean, it's not like the tier 10 is completely awful from what I hear. Ooh. Eigel, I have spotted you. Okay, so now we're kind of out of targets to shoot at. We're not in a good enough position to actually shoot at anything. It makes me sad. Kraken, I don't think we're gonna get one. We're not in a really good place to get a Kraken. Unless I can get into firing range of that Omaha. or not the Omaha, the New York over there, but I just don't see that happening. We could probably go chase down this Eagle, though. How come when I... Oh, Dip Potato Chip is asking, how come when I play DDs there aren't enough tards that sail in straight lines like this? I don't know, man. Is balance so Warish? I don't know. So we know where the Eagle is roughly at. I don't know that he's staying in his smoke, but we are going to go and get in a gun battle with him, because I think we can win it. Akatsuki will not be denied. There's the Eagle. And he's low on hit points, too, to boot. Of course, aiming is apparently not my strong suit right now. No cruisers to engage us. We do need to be cognizant of torpedoes, but even that, not an issue at the moment. Hey! You caught on to me. Oh. We got denied. Alright. So, now there's even less likelihood of a Kraken. Since I doubt either the Nuremberg or Omaha are going to be terribly cooperative with me either gunning them down or torpedoing them. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. There's the New York. I think, and we don't have any smoke either, so it's something we do need to be careful with. If I was this Nuremberg, where would I go? I know where I would go. It's not where he's going, though. We are just going to engage him, see if we can't get ourselves a little bit more damage. The New York, knowing where we're at, is not a big deal. We can't engage him with torpedoes anyway, so... Nuremberg does have torpedoes, and if I were him, I would definitely be, would definitely have launched them, so something to be aware of. Then again, he's not done a whole lot of stuff that I would consider myself to be... And we win. Ah! Well! Hello, Gunner! Mr. Pedersen! Welcome to the live stream. Glad that you could make it. So that was a fantastic game. So where's... See, here's the... You need 18 missions, and I don't know how long the... Expires on the 26th. We might get there. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I definitely don't have it yet. Yeah, I would have thought that we would have had better than that, but... Still number one on the team. 127,000 damage. Ah. Oof. TJ, I do not have Bayern, so... That is a unfortunate side effect. Let's see. What ships have I not played in a long time? Man, that would be Seal Clubbing Extraordinaire. Now let's be nice to other players here. What do I want to play? I don't know. We've got so many options. Funny and instructive live streams. Good. I'm glad that you guys are getting good value out of them. I think we're going to... I don't really want to play that. We'll break out the pay fast because we've not played the pay fast recently. Oh, we got ourselves a container to collect. Probably should do that, huh? Do I have the Asashio Destroyer? I do, but I cannot play it on live stream. And back to our pay fast. Let's roll. Oh man, that Akatsuki battle is definitely going to be a good one. Go see what that ended up being. Zhao? Oi. It's been a long time since I played Zhao. Mostly because I don't really find that ship fun to play. I think it's really, really, really too all or nothing. You either do really well or do really poorly. What a loot! Wow. Well, I just Zao as a whole, just it's like I said, the gameplay is like ridiculously all or nothing. You either do really, really well in it, or you do really, really poor in it. The vast majority of the reason for that is because it relies so much on the smoke. Or not the smoke. Fire, the other half of that equation. Okay, so this could be interesting. Apparently there's only... This is a tier 7 through 9 fight. Stinks. There are no cruisers. It's all battleships and destroyers. And a carrier. This could be interesting. Have you watched Flamu's video about the game being too damaged focused? No. The last Flamu video that I watched was his video ranting about, I think it was the Conqueror still being overpowered. Like, you don't say. What is up with playing the Alsace on livestream? I can't play it because I'm a super tester. I am not a community contributor, and so as a result, it is under non-disclosure agreement for me. I do not have the same ability to post content about ships that are in testing that community contributors have. And it's Asashio. There's no E in it at all. It's all A's and I's nose. Hello, Camo Fighter 1234. I forgot if I said it. I don't think I did. Look, have fun all. 7, 8, 9 matches. The worst. The rarest. I don't know about worst, but definitely rare. I'm not a big Flamu fan. I don't particularly care for his attitude towards other players, especially when they make mistakes. I really just don't enjoy that mentality. I know some people get value out of it and learn stuff. That's great, but for the most part, he just seems to rant about potato players just way too much. Like, okay, if potato players are really the issue that you say it is, well then how about you actually do something to help those players out rather than just sitting there, oh, you're a potato, you're a potato, you're a potato. Like, really? If that's all that you've got, that's bad. I don't know what my Hydra range is. I know that Fletcher's within radar range though. And Pepsi, broadside sailing Pepsi. Oh, we're detected. Really? You know what that means. Actually, I don't know what that means. That means that there is a, oh, it was by aircraft, that's why. Nothing but bounces! I think the Pensacola's in for a nasty surprise. As my terrible AA does very little. And I think the AA on this thing is okay. But it's not, like, look, they're flying directly over. Hey, we got one! Woo! And the Yugamo scores a kill. Awesome. So, Leon not moving as fast as I thought he was. Oy, Freddy. Gonna have to convert some of the stuff here. Did I not hit him? That seems kind of weird. Hey, he's firing at him. Why can't I see him? That's what I want to know. Well, last salvo and then we're out. Because, our smoke be down. Hopefully we can get a good fire set on this Bismarck. We do have to watch out for that Friedrich, although I think he went on the other side of that island. Give me the kill! I care about nothing else. What? Ah! And the Mayhan just YOLO warrior. Mayhan doing crazy things. Probably won't get the kill on him either, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna try, dang it. Yay! We got kill, yay! Now transiting to the front to burning Gulov all of the enemy battleships. And actually, team-wise, if it wasn't for the fact that we had 0 destroyers, I would even go on, or 0 battleships, I would even go on to say that, Yugamo, no! Stop it! Hey, he's even got my name, Whiskey. And I'm afraid to engage because he's right there, and it's like, dude! Yeah, that's a Yugamo over there in C. I don't have any way of effectively dealing with him. Still need spotting. Bismarck's not even going that fast. Why am I overleading these people? Quick check of the area. Managed to get an aircraft kill. All right. I really hope that this Bismarck was not expecting me to, like, provide significant anti-aircraft cover, because I really don't have any ability to do that. And no longer detected. Sweet. Let's see if we can't go find ourselves a destroyer over in the sea cap here. We're gonna have to get over there. That's the problem. It's a Yugamo. I know it's a Yugamo. The last one left. Oh, no! Yeah, it was nice knowing you, Yugamo. Down goes our Yugamo. Oh, the AA is functional on Belfast. Without defensive fire, the AA is kind of... it's pretty lackluster. That ship has so many friggin' guns on it that if I get detected, it's gonna be a bad day. Jingles is a pretty good guy. Pretty good contributor. I like his content actually quite a lot. Mostly it's that voice. It's that British voice, but Land Warrior, you answering all the questions about super testing for me? I appreciate that. Actually, since we've not taken really any damage aside from ramming damage, we're gonna go and we're gonna try. Yep. Where's my affirmative? That would be the word that I'm. Bird is the word. Bird. Don't want to pop our smoke or our want to pop it too soon. There's a Bismarck back here. That does not help at all. Boop! Jesus. Well, that did not end as planned. Rip all of my hit points as well. So, not having the best of times with this at the moment. And I accidentally, on top of that, popped my smoke consumable, so this is gonna be not so approved. Can we escape the inevitable BS? Woo! I don't think we're gonna be able to make much out of this, but by golly, we're gonna try! Not having smoke for another minute and 30 is gonna stink, though. See, and now it's all... See, and I'm detected by aircraft, and it's... Like... How do you even deal with this? Like, I can't. Yeah, of course the Yugamo launched torpedoes. Not gonna hit me. But what is gonna hit me, though, is the freaking dive bombers. And torpedo bombers. Come on, hey, do some work. There's the Yugi's torps. Oh yeah, I think this be it. It was nice knowing you, boys. Yeah. No. Yikes. Well, losing 90% of your hit points in one fell swoop, that was rough. Didn't think that they would be backing up so much, but they definitely were. I kind of want to know what happened to our team on this one, but well, that one's gonna hurt. Okay, so we need more. How did I F that up? How did I F what up? That last part? I mean, did you see the match? My team support melted, man. Josemi, don't worry about it, man. You'll be able to see it. It automatically uploads. You know that. So don't worry too much about it. Not a big deal. We're gonna break out the Ernst Gade for this one. Get some more destroyer back. Ooh, straight in. So, did you know that you have a chicken on a basketball as your avatar? Okay, so Ernst Gade match, no carriers, Chapayev. So we're in, again, this is a 6 through 8 match, but lots of destroyers. They got a Chapayev, and we got an Atlanta and a Chapayev. So that means there's a fairly decent amount of radar on all sides of this matchup. That's always a good sign. Oh, we got 128 people in this stream. That's crazy. Welcome to everybody. After this battle, we'll go over the live stream schedule so that those of you guys who are watching can see it. But the next one, I think, was the 14th? It's next Thursday. Whatever next Thursday is. That's the 15th, isn't it? Let's see here. What guns did I think these are the 6-inch guns. I honestly don't remember what guns these are. You have the option. Of the two, I'm not sure that I really... I don't know. The 6-inch guns seem to be kind of hit or miss. Like, I always find that when I take the 6-inch guns, I never run into situations where I can really use that AP on any ship. Like, perfect example here. Algerie is about the only one that I could probably reliably Citadel. Chapayev, if he gets close enough, I'm not going to let him get close there. I'm not going to get that close to Chapayev. But, I don't know. Ernst Gate is a pretty solid ship. I mean, I'm glad that we've it returns to the good parts of it, but no, Atlanta does not get the concealment mod like the Belfast does. So anyway, Ernst Gate, every time I equip the 5-inch guns, then I always end up running into battles where I could have used the 6-inch guns. So I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss, unfortunately. Yeah, these are definitely the 6-inch guns. That reload is way too long to be anything but. We are going to support our Mahan here, Mahan, however you want to say it. Hello, Killionaire. How are you doing? I don't know. It's not really that square when you think about it. It is kind of square, but it isn't that square. We got an Atlanta that's following us in. If we could get a decent smoke screen for him, that would be awesome. Be nice and supportive of him. Do you think they're going to add the Northampton cruiser? What do I think about it? I think that the Northampton... Oh, the Atlanta's running away. I don't think that we'll see a Northampton in this game as anything but a premium. I would love for the Northampton to be in this game as something other than a premium. However, I don't think Wargaming is intending anyway to release it at any point in time. As far as cruisers go, you know, it's a treaty cruiser. It and Pensacola share the same lineage, so for all the salt that the Pensacola gets, you know, you've got basically the same ship there in the Northamptons, so I don't know that that's going to change enough to really make it worth having in this game. I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinions, though, so what do you think? Do you think they'll add it? Oh, I'd like that Colorado to get closer. That's really what I want, is this Colorado to get closer. Also, this ship is not very stealthy, which kind of stinks. But what's the Belfast full concealment versus Atlanta's? I think the Belfast sits at, is it like 9.6, I think? And the Atlanta is like 10.1, somewhere in that range. Maybe it's higher than that, I don't remember. We can look after this battle. So we're kind of doing the dirty here. Our team needs to deal with this. If I could low chance of hydro working. Yeah, I'm hoping that York went. Ooh, excuse me. I'm hoping that York went the other way. And that I'll be able to launch these torpedoes, hit the Colorado without issue. But, nope, there's the York at 4K away. And of course, he angles himself in. Oh, that would be so nice. Well, we hit him with one torp anyway. Jeez. We got him with the one panic torp. WASD. Yeah, dude, York, you're never going to get those torps anywhere near me. And here's the joys of this. Uh-oh. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? So York torps 6K. And not even in the same line of thought here. And we're about to have torpedoes again. Although the Colorado... Whoa! What in the... Oh! What? This is paying attention to the minimap, like, requirement. There is a gallant over here. So let's go find him, although Hydro is down, so that stinks like tenfold. Really hope that he's, like, fixated on the Gascon and not on me. Okay, so there's Torps, so we know he's not... He's out of Torp... His Torp load is done. I think the Gascon is going to avoid... Oh, he bailed. Ooh. He be running, and our team is melting. Melting. Well, I guess I should have been paying better attention to the minimap, apparently. Alaska would be interesting. I don't know that they will actually, I don't think that we'll ever get to see her anytime soon. If we do, I'm not overly confident in the condition at which we will get her either, and that kind of makes me equally nervous. Speed boost to try and catch him. Really what I want is this Gascon to force him to smoke. Because if I can get him to smoke... Well, he's still there. Hasn't smoked yet. If I can get him to smoke, then we can do that. I would definitely love to have the Arkansas in its 1944 configuration. That would be awesome. Our team is not going to kill a single person. Just watch. Oh, we're gonna get the New Mexico. That's gonna be the one ship that we get. If I don't hurry up here. Ooh, Lieberrecht Moss is definitely much better boat than this. I can... Oh, and a Fubuki, too. Okay, so he smoked up. Yeah, Gascon, you're not in a good place right now, buddy. I think we're gonna successfully be able to get off these Torps. I think... And I'm detected. Gallant. Gallantly streaming. Yes, deploy that smoke, buddy. Smoke works two ways. Works against you. And for me. So there's a Fubuki that's over there that's spotting me now. I think that's who is actually getting the successful spot off. And we landed a torpedo. Yippa. Yeah, see, he knew what was up. And now he can shoot me with impunity because I'm detected. Come on. Was never able to get close enough to him, apparently. And now we got a Colorado. Yeah, there's the Gallant. Yeah, see, he's just sneaky enough. I think that this is rough. Very, very rough. Jeez. Yeah, eat it. Dang it! Of course! I had torpedoes on the way to that Lyon, and I really think we were gonna get some hits on him, but jeez. Seriously, what happened to this team? I don't know. Makes me sad. Okay, we're gonna switch to the stream schedule real quick. So our next live stream is the 15th of March at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's gonna still be here on the YouTube Gaming. So check us out there. Check me out there. It's just me right now, so check me out then. Hope to see you guys out there. That is next Thursday, I think. I'm going by memory. And again, the 29th of March, we're going to play that by ear. I got to find out when the actual training ends on the 29th. So, okay, I think we've had... Oh, how many games and what have we had? I think we had a fairly decent number of... 1, 2, 3 cruisers, 1 battleship? We've only done 1 battle on a battleship? Are you serious? Well, we are just gonna have to fix that. I think we are going... Let's break out the Nikolai. Let's go down. Let's got ourselves our Stormwind camo, aka the Russian flag, the Imperial Russian Navy flag. Check the rear of the Conqueror out and look at the annoying flagpole. What's annoying about the flagpole on the Conqueror? I don't know. Guess we'll have to check it out. US Kentucky would be an interesting premium. Yeah. I don't know. Are you talking about like its guided missile battleship configuration? I don't think that'll get into the game. I would love to see the West Virginia get into this game, especially in its 1944 version or 1945 version. You could also do the end war variant of the Maryland, would also be pretty good too. Either one of those would be solid candidates for a premium at tier 7. But I don't know. I think that having the WeV in this game is necessary. I think that's probably one of the most requested US battleships. It certainly could be made, a case could be made, like if they up-tiered it to tier 8 and gave it protective matchmaking so it still only sees tier 9s, I think that they could make it work as a tier 8 if they give it the ridiculous AA that it had, and then gave it, like, hyper-accurate guns. As you guys know, during the Battle of Suragawa Strait, or maybe you don't know, but during the Battle of Suragawa Strait, the United States, a whole bunch of old... You know, the survivors of Pearl Harbor and a couple of New Mexicos were at Suragawa Strait. They crossed the T, and West Virginia, in its first 6 salvos, landed hits in the first 5 at 22,000 yards. So, I mean, pretty good accuracy there, and I really think that they should make that something in this game. But... Yeah, Nikolai has absolutely terrible AA. Hopefully, this... it's all auto-drop stuff, so I'm really not that worried about it. And we got some SPQR guys. Okay, so... I think Nagato after Crossroads. What's post-Crossroads Nagato gonna have for its special? The ability to irradiate large portions of the map and cause all sorts of damage through radiation poisoning or something? I mean, I don't know. But... Seal clubbing. Yeah! Well, it's Nikolai. How could you not be seal clubbing a Nikolai? Oh no, we're detected! Whatever could that mean? That means that my, like, 3 AA guns that I have. I make up for it in glorious Soviet bias, duh. HMS Exeter and Suffolk should be included for their history in the battles of the Graf Spee and Bismarck. Yeah, kind of like Belfast in that regard, no? Oh, hey, look! I can't engage this New York that's shooting at me because balance. Glorious Soviet armor protects. Stalin protects. This Emil, I don't think if Emil has slam on the brakes. Oh! Yes! Glorious! Tovarish, look at what we do! Glorious Soviet balance boat is balance. Except for now I'm broadside to, like, their whole team. And taking a lot of damage as a result. And I've not fired a single salvo yet. To get through, let's see if we can't, see if we can't engage him. And random citadel. Because Soviet bias. Okay, so moving on. No. This may be this is Imperator Nikolai. This is glorious Soviet balance boat. You don't understand. The Imperials would have definitely this ship would have gotten, you know, plenty of protection from glorious Comrade Stalin. Look at that accuracy. Holy buckets. Woo! Tovarish, let's get this rolling. 13,000 damage in one salvo. Mr. Oktyabrskaya Revolutsiya there trying to sink me. Of course he did! Please come around island. Stay broadside. It'll all be over soon. Oh my. Get him! More or less get him off of me is probably... Oh my goodness, what is stop shooting at me. Quit putting holes in my butt! Okay. We have capitalist pig. Let's get him. Izvini, it's time to die for you, Phoenix. Kerplooey! Oh. Got him! Welcome! Welcome. Okay. I would hardly call the Tsar Hitler. Guys, kinda first out there fighting commies. Okay. I guess I'm struggling to understand the reference, but, Clanmate is in your match. He's the AOW guy. Who? AOW. Oh, he's in the Oktyabrsk. He's in other glorious Soviet balance boat. Well, something is detecting me. Unfortunately, I can't really effectively engage anything at this point. This is Wyoming is what I would like to engage, but don't effectively have the ability to. There is definitely a... There's definitely a DD there. There has to be. Wyoming. Shooting blind. Hoping. God, that is loud. Stalin-guided shells. Might have just saved our Kuma's life there. So we're gonna finish capping C, and then we're gonna go and see if we can't maybe get within range of Mr. Oktyabrskaya Revoluция, we have the same exact gun mounts, although different ships. The Nikolai is actually, if I remember correctly, in the class after the Gongit, which actually became the Oktyabrskaya Revoluция. I'm sure if Moon Puma was here, which he is, that he could provide more details on the differences between the two classes. Oi! Oh, he's shooting at me. That's nice. Turn! Woof! I don't have Tachibana either! Oh, come on. This poor October Revolution is just... He's turning away. Comrade, please. Lenin, whatever. His Soviet boat. Well, his Imperial boat, but... The Soviet boat. Osho! Good snapshot got off there. But, hopefully we can just dev strike that Hosho. That would be funny as heck. Nope. 7,000 damage. Not enough. Where did I get that funky optic when looking through the binocular? That is from the in-game crosshairs. If you go and you look up... if you go... Oh, what's going on with our team? If you go and... let's see. Go into the in-game crosshairs, so go into control your... Go into the settings, go into controls, there's select crosshair. That's what you're looking for. Now he's gonna cross-drop me. There's nothing I can do aside from heal over one way and pray. Just keep turning, just keep turning, just keep turning. Avoid one set to hopefully only take another. Nope, I'm gonna take two. Come on. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him. I just don't have enough or any support to actually kill him. Especially since he can repair just about everything much easier than I can. And I'm on fire permanently, which is just annoying. Yep, and he's just going to keep firing HE. Thank goodness for having plenty of armor. Well, we're doing pretty good of it, all things considered. Although this Hosho is definitely going to have my number here pretty soon. Ha! Your lack of Soviet bias and aim. This goes to show that you must be on the wrong side of this battle. Detonation! Oh. Well, I was hopeful. It didn't work, but I was hopeful. And unfortunately, we are down to the last bit of hit points that we have to work with here, so... And, of course, there's the friggin' torpedo bombers! Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Glorious Soviet balance, but did not get all of the Soviet balance involved. Fortunately. I think the Emile Bertin is actually trying to get over here to help, which is awesome, but keep turning. Could not be so lucky. Come on! Oh, wow. That wasn't even... Oh, he wasn't aiming those at me! He was aiming those at the cruiser! Oh my! Okay, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna focus the König down. Everything else, I think, we can deal with everything else. I just need to survive long enough to finish off the König, which I think we're gonna get right now. So next up is the Oktyabrskaya Revoluция. We're making this work. Oh my. Not being spotted here is a huge advantage. I'm able to get behind this island so that when I do get ready to fire here again, I will have plenty of cover. Plus, the Emile Bertin is actually doing a pretty good job of just outright scouting. So here's to hoping we can get the October. I don't think so. I think... Yeah, I didn't think we would. Thank goodness for poor aim by the New York. Give me the kill! That's all I care about. Okay, we got no choice but to focus down this New York, because he's the only thing that we can effectively engage right now. He's also the biggest threat, as you can see. Trying to turn and engage and turn and engage. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Emile's AA is actually being really helpful right now, which is awesome. Easily dodged. Whew. Finish off the October Revolution. I will avenge you. Okay, it's all about getting the right... Why is he not spotted? Holy cow! Woo! There's a Kraken on the line. This New York is waiting for me to come out. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna turn and slow down so that he can't engage me. I only need enough to bring these front guns to bear, dang it. No! The game ends! Ah! Anyway, I didn't think we were actually going to succeed. Holy cow. Holy cow. They're so close to getting that crack in. Oh, Nikolai is such a balance boat. Let's make sure we compliment him for playing well. That was definitely some good, and we'll throw some love towards the October Revolution as well for being a worthy adversary. So, ow, oof. Nikolai crew wants to defect to Montana. No, 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 no. This does not happen in glorious Navy. The Voyano-Morskaya Float does not actually tolerate this behavior. Okay, so let's break out the Graf Spee here. So Graf Spee, well, let's just go show you how I have it set up here. There's the upgrades, in case you're wondering. There is the upgrade. Sorry, that was the ammunition and consumables. Main armaments Mod 1, damage control systems Mod 1, aiming systems Mod 1, and steering gears Mod 2. Captain skills. This is my Hindenburg captain, actually, so that is what it is. But preventative maintenance, expert marksman, superintendent, concealment expert, advanced firing training, and the advanced firing training is more for the long-range AA. Long-range AA on the German cruisers is ridiculous. Demo expert, not really going to get used all that much on the Graf Spee, and then, of course, adrenaline rush. But demo expert, I mean, it could have some uses. But, what is this? Pi Day flags. Ooh. I think that's, or not flags, but, camos. I think that's better than the Restless Fire camo, right? Yep, it is. So, we're going to throw the Pi Day flag on, and let's get a good look at this guy. Does Wargaming not realize that Pi Day is 4 days away? I don't know. Alright, let's go! Graf Spee! Los! Here we are. We're in the match. We've got 140 people watching this stream. Holy cow. Welcome to everybody. If this is your first time checking out this channel, I highly recommend subscribing. We do fairly consistent streaming. It's not every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, but it alternates. So the next live stream is the 15th. That's this coming Thursday. After that, it'll go to the Tuesday following that, and then the Saturday following that. So check that out then. If you're looking for a Discord server to kind of go and hang out and find some people to play with, you can check out the information in the description, the info to this live stream. There's information there about the Discord server, and of course, if for anybody who wants to donate, they're certainly welcome to do so. Information is in the description. By no means feel obligated to do so. I do this for fun, not for money. So it's just there for those who want to. Have been asked so many times about it, so that's why it's there. So, Graf Spee. Of course, Graf Spee means it is time for us to go hide in islands. Aww. Sir Baby Seal. We are actually in a tier 6 through 8 match. We are down tiered. So this is going to be rough. We don't have any way of effectively dealing with any of this firepower. So, I do have the Perth. I suppose I could go and check it out. But, you can go play it. When you're in a US BB and a friendship is better AA than you. Yeah, some of them do. Land Warrior, you just, yeah. You do you. See a trend that a lot of my clanmates are in my stream. Are they really? Is he on my team this time? Wait, what? Which clan? I thought it was AOW, right? Wasn't that what it was last match? I don't see any in this one. That doesn't mean anything, though. I would love to see the... And apparently I didn't do this. I would love to see the US battleships get more realistic AA complements, like I don't know, you know, the Colorado and the Wyoming, not the Wyoming, well, yeah, the Wyoming. The Colorado and the New Mexico are missing a large amount of AA that they could use that would help bring them up in their anti-air stats. But I suspect that Wargaming is not terribly keen on adding... Oh my. It never gets old. Cruisers with battleship guns, this is just, it's hilarious. Okay. Missed him. Dang it. Hey! Pulling into port. Toot toot. I don't think that Bugioni is hanging around, though. That's kind of an interesting little town. I don't know if a town like that exists in real life, but if it does, that'd be a cool place to live. Oh, the Bugioni is running away. Come back, Bugioni. Yev, dead. Magalasonier shooting. Doop, 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 doop. I don't know if we're gonna get... Ooh, we got one shell over! Can I get a random citadel? Ah, overshot him. Dang. Was hoping for that citadel hit. That would have been awesome. Just another random citadel for the surprise law. It's alright, maybe this time. Oh my word. We shot him again. He must not be sailing away from me that quickly. Like, it looks like he's angled more than he apparently is. Benson. We're just gonna go ahead and head on off this way and disengage for a little bit, since so many of our friendly ships have been splatted. We're gonna alternate some of our targets here. In the oft chance that we might actually be able to, well, we're doing some damage to that poor Bugioni over there. AOW, Anthem of War. It's kind of an interesting name for a clan. Of course, Sparta Reborn, aka Moon Puma, is in charge of the Heroes clan. Break off of former STW members who are less fans of spreadsheets and more fans of playing the game. Interesting to see what we get out of that. Like, we're gonna get much but overpens if we hit them at all. Hey, 3 overpens. You know, 3,000 damage. A lot of people that's got to be a Fubuki up here. A lot of people seem to think that, like, Battleship AP, if they nerf Battleship AP, so all it is overpens, that's going to miraculously fix all of the problems with destroyer survivability against battleships. Reality of the situation is a little bit more complex than that, because 3 overpens is 3,000 damage on a Benson that has 15,000 hit points. You know, that's a fifth of your hit point pool. That's nothing to sneeze at. So, I mean... I don't know if that's going to result in anything. We're going to... Now, he's speeding up now. No, we hit him with it, though. Just fine by me. We're gonna keep engaging him while we simultaneously turn the heck away, because we do not want to be the focus of all of those battleships up there. Speaking of battleships, didn't get to shoot at him in time. La Galissonière, making that turn. The ship actually does really quite well in closer in engagements, so we're kind of, I don't want to say we're in a bad position or that we're out of position, we're just not in the ideal position. I think we should make it around this bend here. Open for Bismarck Citadel. Probably not going to get it, though. 2 normal pens. Should have been about 2.5K, I think. Toot, toot. And switching back to La Galissonière for this, because the closest. Getting any real successful hits there on, Oh, they got a Bismarck that is out. That's no bueno for them. Very fortunate to have that, Wir haben Battleship Armor. Schlachtschiffe. Actually, I think this was... Is this the... Where's my German experts? I forget, was this the Panzerschiffe that they always called it, or was this the Schlachtschiffe? I can't remember. Gotcha! Launched our torps at the what we know is a Benson. Should go undetected any moment now. There must have been a little bit of a panic there for him because oh, I overpen you now, buddy. I know where you're at in there. I am not worried about you. Surprise German torpedoes. Oh, come on, game. Gotta put out this fire right away, otherwise it's going to be a bad day. We're gonna cycle back around here. Okay, so it was the Panzerschiffe. That's what I thought. I can never keep them straight. I think Schlachtschiffe was the battleships. Like, true battleships. That Benson apparently did not have a very good time with my my AP shooting at him there. Pepsi, go around the corner and kill him. That's all we need. So Fubuki launch torps. I don't know what's detecting this this Benson, but yeah, I can't engage him. I definitely know that he's gonna have torpedoes up here pretty soon, so something to be aware of. We're detected again. It's not the Benson. Oh, it is the Benson. No! Pepsi, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to eat a whole bunch of torpedoes, or, I don't know. Ah! People are asking. I know somebody is wondering why I'm using AP and not HE to blat these destroyers, and the reason for that is quite simple. The AP is just as effective, so why bother? Okay, he smoked up. Missed him. Look left, Pepsi! Oh, you got spotted, leaving the cloud. think this Pepsi is dead, but I don't want to launch torpedoes until I know for a fact he's dead. At least I'm not detected anymore. Pretty close to being detected. Hopefully get the lucky snapshot off on him. Excellent. Party on, Wayne. Okay, so we got a Bismarck over here that is being spotted. Let's see, there he is. Using our 11-inch battleship guns to work some magic and ensure his death and destruction. Moving around. They've got a AFK Bismarck, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he AFK. He burning, but he AFK. A DD on fire can be seen through smoke. No, not. It does increase their detection range, much like it increases any ship's detection range. So I mean, to an extent, it can. It just depends on if there's somebody close enough to detect them, because it's not a guarantee. 2 normal pens is only 1,800 damage. Man, that's rough. I think everybody's more interested in, rightfully more interested in taking out this Colorado. So we should probably get some pretty decent hits off there. Gonna try and focus this Fubuki if I can spot her. Ah, there she is. Fubuki! Hey, Buki! We're gonna get some torpedo hits off, which is a good thing. Question is it gonna be enough to kill him? Well, it's enough to cause him to flood. That'll definitely add up in damage. Okay, switching over to Colorado, who's about to die. He goes. We're gonna come back over here to our Bismarck and do our best to get the kill on him, because what happens after this is usually a case of yes, okay, good. Whew. So 100,000 damage in a Graf Spee in a tier 8 match. Whew. Is the Alabama worth getting? Absolutely. The Alabama is single-handedly one of the best tier 8 battleships in this game. Yeah, nice try there, Fubuki. I would say Alabama is totally worth it, because it's just one of those things that it's better than the NC in some aspects. It's worse than the NC in some aspects. It's really good, but I really, really enjoy my Alabama. It's one of my favorite tier 8 battleships in the game. Not that I'm worried about losing points or anything, but we do know that the Fubuki is in the area. Oh, come on, Fubuki. So if we suddenly get undetected here, we know that the Fubuki is going to be right here in this island. If we get undetected, but that I don't think is going to be an issue. And the... Ah! Achtung! Eat it! Just eat it! Nothing in the range that will eat my torpedoes, so we're gonna launch the... Oh, that Alabama might. I don't think so. I think those are far enough ahead of him. I don't think he's got any hope of hitting them, but... Favorite battleship line. US battleship line. What mod am I using for crosshairs? I'm not. Go into your in-game settings. I can show you this because I really don't care what happens in that game right now. Go to controls, select crosshair. It's static number 9. That's the crosshair that I'm using. Game got really laggy there. Oh! Nope. I was really hopeful that that they were going to get there. I was like, oh, that smoke deployment is like perfect. No, unfortunately, he's too far away to to get, unfortunately. We'll load up some HE and see what happens here, but I really don't think that it's really going to be all that effective. Ooh, he launched him at the Alabama. Which he missed, obviously. Babuki-chan! Oh. RIP! Oh! Alabama smoked the Fubuki. Okay, so... Whew. Okay. I think we did pretty dang good that match. What do you think? Fight like a girl? Apparently I completed that. What kind of naming convention is that, Wargaming? 1958 in base XP. 750,000 potential damage. We probably could have done a little bit better there, but for what we did, I really didn't think that match was going to go very well, and it ended up very well. Of course, AFK Battleship helps when he eats torpedoes. Let's see. We had somebody that was asking for Poith. Poith! Lee! So, Perth Leander. Same basic ship, totally different playstyle. I don't see the point of the dynamic crosshair. As you zoom in, it just goes wild. Well, the point of the dynamic crosshair, from my understanding, is that one tick on a dynamic crosshair is always going to be one tick. Like, the discussion that we're having here is the difference between, like, first focal plane or second focal plane rifle scopes. On a first focal plane rifle scope, your crosshair itself will always be... So if you have, like, one tick on your crosshair, it will always be one tick on the crosshair. That always is the range that it is measured in. Oh, and I don't have premium consumables on. That's nice. The second focal plane stuff, when you zoom in, the crosshair remains the same size relative to your zoom level. So on a dynamic crosshair, my understanding is that its first focal plane, basically, one click is always one click. And here, we'll explain that a little bit better as we get into here. So static is second focal plane stuff. Okay, so on a first focal plane scope, one tick, so like we'll use the 5 mark here on this crosshair, right there where my guns are at. You can see that when I zoom in, the unit of measurement that it measures changes. In the dynamic crosshair, 5 clicks is always going to be 5 clicks. So that 5 clicks is going to remain constant when I zoom in and out. Now, obviously, I can't demonstrate that here, but that's basically all it is it's difference between first focal plane and second focal plane. How do you have daylight in the dry dock port? That is an easy one. That is part of Aslane's mod pack. It is down at the very, very bottom of the, sorry, Unevni. It's at the very bottom, under the Premium Ports tab. It's something like Premium Ports Black Seas. That's what you're looking for. Oi! Evney! What you doing? Oh, he's laying smoke. Nice. Many thanks. I would put on, like, my best Australian accent. However, I don't have an Australian accent. Unless, of course, we're talking about putting shrimps on a barbie. But even that was really bad. Nicholas! Doo-doo-doo! Nice part about Poith is that we do have access to HE, which means we are actually effective against destroyers when it comes to taking out modules and stuff. Come on! Load a little bit better. J Boom super chatted $1. But no message? Well, thanks for the $1, man. I appreciate it. I'll have to double check to make sure that there wasn't a message attached to it. Give me the chance to get into a less hectic combat position, and I will We'll go see if there is a message. Okay, so smoke cloud, we got 24 seconds left, but that's a cheap New York accent attempting to be an Australian accent. No, well, it's probably better than my Texas accent. But, so Perth's little shtick is that, it has basically perma smoke. You can, deploy a smoke cloud at ridiculously slow speeds and never be detected. And they don't last very long. So, definitely have the, ability to do that, which is kind of fun. Oh, actually, we're going to let him burn. We're going to switch over here to the Bugioni. Switch to AP, maybe. Oh, look, we have a Nicholas over here. Who do I want? Nicholas? No, see, he's far enough away. I'm not at risk of his torpedoes, because I think his torpedoes are like 6K. Oh boy, this is going to start hurting. I mean, I'm not complaining. If you want to sit there and eat 6-inch AP all day... Oh, that must be a destroyer in there, right? Or is that the Perth with his perma-smoke citadeling you to death? Now the Nicholas is coming in. So now we're gonna charge him now. Mostly because that hurt him more than it hurt me. Oh, we got a Cleveland too. Oh, he's almost dead. Alright, Nicholas, where you at? Ow! Rip my hit points. Probably helps to actually aim. Gotcha! Now. Yeah, he is. Yep, knew that was happening. Well. No message allowed to be attached. Oh, really? They discriminate against items value $1. Normally when you do a super chat like that, it has a message that they allow you to attach, but well, no added sugar maybe, but you should be able to get better at aiming and learn the ticks. What I mean by this is that if you zoom in with the alternative info on, it'll say X time to target. Say that is 10 seconds means it takes 10 seconds for you to get your shell to the target, meaning that the target is going horizontally. You place it on the 10 mark. If it's at full speed, you will hit him. Yeah, there's that aspect of it too. Quite honestly, though, I don't think that's nearly as consistent as it should be. I had torps. I don't think the Perth has torps. Ah, the fate of all my Perths too. Yeah, it's the three, the triple citadel that removed all... Oh, I do have torpedoes. What the deuce? Oh, well. It won't let me change them because it's in battle. That's really annoying. Okay, well, there was a Perth battle for you. It's been a while since we've rocked the Dunkex, so, and by a while, I mean it was last live stream, but we're gonna rock it anyway, because, do I want to rock it or Richelieu? We'll do this. We'll choose something else. J. Boulogne. Choose between Dunkirk or Richelieu. I'm gonna pick something else to play in the meantime while you decide. We'll bring out the Scharnhorst. I think people put a little bit too much emphasis in trying to use the crosshairs through some, like, hyper-mathematical formulae. What it boils down to me is playing the game and getting used to the different arcs and just using my best intuition to try and get the best hits. And it works out pretty well. I don't have to waste time and effort trying to figure out, oh, do I need to lead him this much or that much? This much or that much? I don't know. I don't know what yaw is. Y-A-W. Anywho. But, yeah, I mean, basically... Okay, so we'll play Richelieu next after Scharnhorst. And then Lil Will, if you're still watching, you need to pick one too. And we, as always, we finish off with the Monty, so that will be the last two battles that we do are going to end up being Richelieu, whatever Lil Will picks, and Monty if we have time. Just depends on how quickly I potato out of this match. Jeez. But, yeah, when it comes to the crosshairs, I don't spend much time really trying to figure out math. Like, okay, the shelf light time says 11 seconds. If I put it at the 11 tick mark and they're going full speed, I'll hit. No, I don't do that. I really don't. I really don't do that. I just use intuition. You get so used to shooting certain guns of certain velocities that. Okay, so you want me to play Liebrecht Moss? I don't know that I have Liebrecht Moss right now. But, you get used to shooting them, and certain guns and certain velocities have different arcs and all that stuff. You just get real used to it. And there's really one good way to teach yourself that is to play a lot of Atlanta or Cleveland or US destroyers. That will basically teach you how to lead that way, because you have such horrible gun arcs that you have to lead that way. Is Dunkirk a Richelieu class? No, Dunkirk is actually part of the Dunkirk class. Richelieu is the lead ship of the Richelieu class. There are differences. Dunkirk has 13-inch guns. Richelieu has 15-inch guns, although Richelieu is, her design is based upon the success, in quotes, of the Dunkirks. I say in quotes because the Dunkirks... by the time the Richelieus were designed, really didn't have any combat record. But, anywho. Mr. Julio Cesare. We're back to using 11-inch guns. Ah, 2K. Just using good old Kentucky windage. Yeah, Kentucky windage is surprisingly effective in this game. I know that comes as a surprise to some. I know it definitely comes as a surprise to Land Warrior, who isn't good enough at this game to actually know how to play. That's so mean. At least I didn't do my usual, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. Really? I'm getting a ground collision warning when there's nothing in front of me. Interesting. So, tips for Scharnhorst. Keep the rate of fire up. This ship's strength is in the fact that its guns reload ridiculously fast for battleship caliber guns. So, keeping the rate of fire up and using your speed and agility to push, all of those things will definitely add to the pain and suffering of your enemies. In fact, right now, if I could poke this Alsace, I would. Turning in. There's an island there, which lopped off a large chunk of the shells that I shot at him. And we missed on top of that. Awesome. A Togo, okay. I can play a Togo, grudgingly. That ship and I are kind of... We're not talking to each other over her performance in the Cancole event. Come on, Alsace. Just turn. It'll all be over soon. He knows I'm waiting for him to turn. We're just gonna shoot at him because we're gonna do damage to him. Not much damage, but we did damage. He has 9k torps. And he's getting ready to launch them. Slam on the brakes there real quick. All too easy. Nani? 5k? Man. Someone was saying that I always win. That's not true. I don't always win. There are a large number of times that I have won, but I don't always win. Yeah, see, he's trying to launch his torpedoes. I really don't want to, Oh no, there's his torpedoes. See? It pays dividends to slow down. And this Alsace is burning to death. That's kind of funny, actually. And you know what I forgot? This ship has manual secondaries. Jeez. I'm gonna laugh if this Iron Duke is able to take me out of this fight because HE spamming BS. Oh, Billy Bob Thornton. I am officially dead. Well, we potatoed that one up pretty good. I am not recovering from that one. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Exiting to port here. Nope, we've got Lil Will is saying Des memes. We've got Richelieu, Des memes, and maybe Montana here, so Richelieu. From other ships, I need it off of the Dunkirk. So Richelieu has these same exact things going on with it that the Alsace has, in that you have to underlead because of the high velocity of the guns. So keep that in mind. Need some Des memes work. Yes, Jean Bart and Richelieu are the two Richelieu class battleships. Jean Bart spent most of her life basically humping the bottom of harbors, various harbors. Ooh, lots of cruisers in this match. That means we can be kind of blatantly aggressive. Just did 83k and 3 sits in North Carolina. Wow, nice. Good game. Richelieu has pretty good secondaries as well. They go out to 9.3 kilometers without speccing into any secondary upgrades. That's just with advanced firing training and basic firing training for anti-aircraft. So that is a very, very strong secondary battery. Problem, they are all located in the back end of the ship, so they are nearly useless. Oh, man. She did attack the US Navy and did nothing. I mean, she got smoked not once but twice by the Massachusetts. Actually, more than twice. In fact, had they had the secondary battery ammo in the ammo magazines on Jean Bart when Massachusetts attacked at the naval battle of Casablanca, we would not be talking about Jean Bart as anything but a scrap pile. Explain French battleships in a nutshell with the play style. Flexible. They play an awful lot like a faster, more flexible US battleship. If you like the way US battleships play, you'll like the way French battleships play. Richelieu plays an awful lot like the Dunkirk in that it's very good at being a bow camper because all of its guns are mounted forward. However, it's also pretty good at rushing flanks and opening up broadsides on people because it's very easy to get in there and actually punish ships. Also, you've got pretty dang good range too. Okay, he's slowing down. We're turning in. Oh man, that's gonna hurt him. We're turning in here using our dispersion to not cooperate, so that didn't hurt him at all. Dear Wargaming, please fix your dispersion system so that I can actually enjoy stuff. Enjoy good aim. Seeing that pissed him off so bad, he even chose to shoot at me instead of shooting at the closer ships. Ooh, Alsace. Believe it or not, French battleships can be citadeled. If they are sailing broadside like this Alsace is, and you set the shot up right... God dang the dispersion on this, though, at times is trolly as heck. The other thing that's really interesting about these ships is the use of speed boost. You can really abuse speed boost to do some fun things. Like... Hello? 19,000 damage right there. No citadels, but Amagi taking lots of normal pens. And because we are bow kemping, we are taking very little real damage. Donk, 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 donk. Keep sailing broadside. Oh, that's not good. Well, that just ruined everything. It ruined all of my plans. We're gonna... See, we're not taking any damage, but we have lost turret. We had a turret get derped momentarily. So our turrets are both going to come back up at roughly the same time as the Samagi is trying to sneak behind an island here. So it's just a matter of getting lucky here. Come on. There it is! And down goes the Amagi. Come on, somebody poke him. As I say, these guns have plenty pen to get through belt armor and stuff, so the issue here isn't necessarily the inability to, you know, deal damage or anything. It's definitely there. Missouri, broadside. Who wants to guess how many citadels we get out of this? None. Ooh, surprising. You're getting fixed battleship dispersion so I can have citadels all day. Exactly. What's wrong with citadels all day long? Donk, donk. God dang. Losing turrets like this is a huge pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt. And it's mostly because of the fact that the turrets are actually fairly well armored. The only difference here is that the turrets themselves, the way they were designed and the way they currently work, lost the turret. See this? See this? Wargaming fix. Now I am, like, a quarter as effective as I should be. The only reason this is going to work out in my favor is because I can sit here and spam HE. I've lost both of my guns! I have no main guns! Wargaming! None! Zero! No freaking way! That's it. We're just gonna YOLO and we're gonna see if we can't ram somebody, because... It's such BS! There should be a part of Wargaming's code that prohibits the loss of all of your freaking main armament. And especially losing all of your main armament on a ship like this, which, by the way, was designed specifically so that that does not happen. I'm taking a screenshot of this because it pisses me off. Ugh! Well, we've got no recourse. YOLO Warrior! Let's go YOLO! Not gonna make any bit of a difference. Question comes down to who do I want to engage with all of my guns and stuff, because oop, Kutuzov. We know he launched torps. And now I'm actually starting to get lag. Okay. That was crap, but it is what it is. Yeah, testing of largest torpedo. Woo! I freaking hate that that is even possible on a ship like that, which was designed, for the record, let's pull up Dunkirk here and I'll explain a little bit better what I mean. So, the French battleships, when they developed these 4-inch gun turrets, there is an armored bulkhead that separates the left and right-hand side of the turret, all the way down to the bottom of the freaking gun. And the whole premise behind that is that if you get shells that knock out, you know, that penetrate the turret, it doesn't take out all of your firepower. Wargaming, fix it! Des Moines, here we go. This is gonna end up being finishing on frustrating notes, because Des Moines is another one of those ships that I'm not a huge fan of. Des Moines' problem is, and we'll look at it in the armor viewer, and you can see what the problem is. So, armor layout. So the waterline is, well, you can see the waterline in the camo. If I move my cursor off it, you can see where the waterline's at. See that Citadel? Where's Baltimore? Huh. Same waterline. Look at that! The Citadel is barely above water. So when people ask me why I prefer Baltimore over Des Moines 10 out of 10 times, there's your reason why. So that I don't particularly appreciate the way in which that battle worked out, but, you know, Yes. Dip potato chip, did my explanation on Dunkirk help you out? Of course it would be mountain range when we get this freaking ship out of port. And we spawn on the worst side for it, too. Do I hate Yamato? Yes. Yes, I do. That is one of my least favorite ships in this game for a multitude of reasons. Mostly because I can't play it well at all, and other people can. And I'm more frustrated at the fact that I can't play it well, and no matter how many times I've tried to play it, my win rate in it sucks, my average damage in it sucks. It's just not a very good ship for me to play. Plus, the ship is blatantly overpowered with its overmatch mechanics. It's the only ship in the game that can overmatch 32 millimeters of armor, thanks to having exactly 1 millimeter more armor, or 1 millimeter more armor penetration than the 32 millimeters. It will literally overmatch up to 33 millimeters, and that's ridiculous to me as well. So, yep, I'm sure this will be a short match in the Des Moines. Des Moines is actually how it's said, but Des Moines, or Des Memes as some people call it. This ship is particularly strong in cruiser-heavy matches like this, because its AP is ridiculous. Same with the Baltimore. Same with really any of the US 8-inch AP. The interesting part about the US 8-inch AP is you do not have to have a Des Moines in order to actually enjoy the benefits of having a US heavy cruiser. You can actually get that with the Pensacola. You don't have to get the super heavy shell. The Pensacola has the auto bounce angles that the Des Moines and the Baltimore have with their super heavy shells, so... Yes, I am a police officer, believe it or not. And I am, generally speaking, pretty chill. Even on duty. Most of the time when I contact people, it's really not that big of a deal. So... overwhelmingly, not a whole lot of things that I deal with on a day-to-day basis are so life-threatening that I have to not be chill. So, that's always a bonus. I do not know what their team is doing, but I suspect this is going to be the death of a Des Moines heavy cruiser. We're going to switch to AP, though. Mostly because if this Domskoy comes out when I think he comes out... oh. Okay, so he's radared. Hey, buddy. Careful what you wish for. The AP on this thing is so funny. 8K with one AP salvo is all that took. Hey there, Domskoy, how are you doing? I'm starting to get frame rate lagging, which is really annoying. I had this problem at the end of the... oh, of course he runs out of smoke at the most inopportune time ever. Oh, man. Well, we're gonna make the best of it. Gotcha! Woo! And here we are, not really being in a bad position. I would have loved to have gotten that hipper out of this fight, but surprise joke's on me. Instead, we've got Richelieu here that we need to worry about. A boot! One other interesting aspect is that Richelieu cannot currently overmatch your armor. So long as you do not present a flat profile for him to engage, there isn't a dang thing he can do to actually do damage to you. So we're gonna turn this boat around, and hopefully we can turn it around in time to not get citadeled to death by him. Come on, there we go. We got a fire. Fire, fire! We're gonna burn our heel here. And we need just a little bit of an angle. We don't want to be completely bow on. We want just a smidge of an angle. So that if he does... that's too much. You want to be nearly bow on to him. That way, if he does shoot at you... the heck was that? That way, if he does shoot at you, the chances of him hitting anything super... Trying to sneak one through on the hipper there, but I don't think we're going to get... Oh, we got him! Nice! So bow on, Richelieu's AP shouldn't be able to get through the bow. So this is the one advantage that U.S. heavy cruisers have, is that they do not have... they have just enough bow armor that they cannot be penetrated or overmatched or whatever you want to call it by 15-inch guns, which allows you to do things like that. And be really cheeky about it, too, because I was not attempting to hide at all. So those are torpedoes there by a Shima. I am going to try and get within radar range to find him. We have our own Shima helping out, too. So if we can get this Shima... Wow, look at that dispersion. What was that all about? Well, we're actually having a halfway decent game because their team decided to not come this way. Okay, so we're just going to keep engaging him. He's disappeared. Got him on fire. That should help with his detection. He's not detected because our Shima went behind the island there. Once we get back around to the other side of this, I think we'll be all right. Remind me at the end of this too to Bo Cephas. We need to compliment plays well. Got it. Because he provided smoke, which was clutch. Not enough lead. Oh, just enough lead, apparently. Oh, come on, Shima. You don't want to smoke up with a Des Moines in the area? Yeah, Hindi's bow is... Hindi's bow, the only reason it's laughing off 16-inch shell hits is because, the profile of it allows it to do so. It should be getting overmatched quite handily by 16-inch shells, so... Yeah, I really don't want to restart the client, because if I have to restart the client, that'll be the end of that. I also don't want to bait radar. See, he's baiting... Yeah, he's baiting the radar. At least I think he is. What is going on here? Need to be careful with enemy battleships off where they are at. We also need to be cognizant of the fact that he has torpedoes. We're going to slow down and turn at the same time. Got him. There's a Kraken on the line. Kraken! Switching to AP. American piercing, as they call it. Starting to speed up a little bit. And he's turning away. What a jerk. Why can't he just be Citadel to death? That's all I want him to do. Hey, so let's go find ourselves an island to go hide on or something. Miss me! 65,000 damage. Respectable job, but to be fair, it's not like a giant free-for-all here in the US. What? You have to respect the big R for being a cop in the USA. Certainly one of the most dangerous jobs to do with all the crazy shooting and stuff going on around these days. Thankfully, I live in a relatively small town, about 8,000 people. We don't really have too many issues with anything serious like that, although myself and one of my coworkers unfortunately did have to take a man's life, not this last December, but the year before. So, that's a very low point in my very brief career. And I hope to never have to do it again, but unfortunately, the chances of that happening are slim to none. And the odds are not in my favor, as they say. So, French naval design is a fickle thing. Is it, though? What is that a... somebody got him. I was gonna say, is that what I think it is? Speaking of, is that what I think it is? Slowing down. Give me the kill. Serious? No citadels at all? On that broadside friggin' Des Moines? Alright. Well, trying to get this Kraken here. Not getting much cooperation from the Reds. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, come on, give me this. Give it to me. No! No! Ah! Man, I was denied my Kraken. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, we ended up first on the team, but come on. Why couldn't they just let me have the kill for the Kraken? And somehow, in spite of all of this, if I wouldn't have had premium, I still would have lost money. Ugh. Okay, so last match of our live streams is going to be none other than the Montana. So here is to hoping this ends up well. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it can definitely happen at any time, unfortunately. And in small towns, the problem with small towns is that we're actually more susceptible to actually getting into those situations, not because we have big problems with gangs or anything, but because the overwhelming majority of officer-involved shootings happen in small towns because cops are more familiar with the people that they're dealing with, and so they let their guard down, and that's when you have higher rates of police assault and stuff like that, where officers are getting assaulted, unfortunately. So, yes, I do get deleted too. Go back and watch the Perth. That Perth game was kind of rough. But, you get nice games like this, and I get games where I get deleted from the start of the game. Well, you know, it's something, you just keep working at it. You know, I've got 4,500 battles, I think. How many battles do I have? It's over 4,000 battles, if I remember correctly. I've got a lot of battles under my belt. I've been playing this game since closed beta. I'm the type of person, like, my life philosophy is to learn something new every day, whether it's a completely useless fact or something interesting. And in this game, I also spend a lot of time devoting myself to the intricacies of the way the game mechanics work. So I know there's a lot of people who are like, man, the game mechanics are boring as heck to learn. But if you really want to improve your gameplay overall, you need to understand some of the basic game mechanics because of the way that the spotting works, because of the way that torpedoes work. All that stuff is really important to know in order to maximize your potential. Thunderwire, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And keep at it. There will be more videos coming out. Just kind of happened to catch me in the week that I was taking a break to avoid the burnout. So that's why there haven't been videos released. Normally I release videos, I try and get 3 videos out in a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but sometimes it can be hard to do that, and I end up just kind of releasing them when I have time to release them. So, okay. Map is Warrior's Path. Interesting map. Overall, anyway. Let's, One of the, yeah, someone was talking about the, I'm just starting my graphics card. Apparently the cooler on it was not working. It was not ramping up. So that's probably part of the reason why I get frame rate losses. But you'll keep it up. If you support your team, you'll find that you will actually do pretty dang well. And if you have support from your team, don't take that for granted. Use it. Use it, use it, use it. So here's to hoping we can get Mr. Swag Kartner. They're looking good. Citadel, 26,000 damage right off the start of the match. Ognavoy! Oh, apparently that's not making a dang bit of a difference in the stuttering, or it's just really hot. Dang it! Did not want that torpedo. I'm off by a bunch of keys. Trying to get turned over here to punish this Yugamo, hopefully. 2 overpens. Not any punishment that I was hoping for. Or not the punishment I was hoping for him. Ah! Sorry, boot this. Being that guy. Getting myself all turned around and... yeah. Well, on the upside, we're not detected. On the downside, we're not detected. Like, what do I want to engage? Well, I want to engage is this New Orleans, who is thankfully moving forward. So maybe we'll get a surprise deletion here. No. Keep me here. Surprise! I'm sure that felt all sorts of awesome. As our Tirpitz over there gets his way. Start turning in a little bit. That Missouri shot at me. Yeah. And the Shimakaze finishing off the cruiser. Really? And we got ourselves a Missouri opening up now. So again, being in the right position to engage broadsides is really where this is at. Look at this broadside. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it was gonna, but... Missouri got away with it. I'm glad he did. Means this match will go on a little bit longer. Richelieu backing up. Can we, This is kind of like Jean Bart, right? Goodness gracious, the screen tearing is impressive right now. Especially given the fact that, oh, nice. Especially given the fact that, I'm not exactly, on a bad computer here either. So apparently the screen tearing is an issue of something completely else. This Musashi, I would love to get rid of him. Just don't see it happening though. We're gonna take this opportunity to not chase the tier 9 the tier 10 tier 9 battleship into the corner. But I'm actually on a 980 Ti superclocked, so I've got a pretty good graphics card. Should be more than enough for this. It's never been an issue before, but this game's optimization has been less than amazing for quite a long time. Neptune. Come on. Turn, baby, turn. Again, trying to get into positions where I have broadsides to engage. Not really a whole lot out there to engage. The Tirpitz is... I don't know what our Tirpitz is doing. But they've got one destroyer left. It's a Gearing. It's in the middle of the map somewhere. So long as we can... Oh, there's the Gearing. See if we can't help... Ah! Richelieu. Not really enough targets here to shoot at. So we're just gonna have to get the rate of fire up, as I like to say. We're just gonna engage the Richelieu. Their whole team is running. Running, even though they've got both caps. Definitely need some kills here to stave off the point loss that we've got going here. I don't think so. Overlet him. He's definitely exposing enough broadside that I think that if I can get the lead right, we can do some serious damage. Of course, we gotta not potato into islands first. That in and of itself can be difficult. Richelieu needs to eat a torp. He's not. Stinks. Ah, he's being sneaky and cheeky. I also don't know if he's just flat not paying attention. Yeah, now he's going. Of course, after I shoot at him is when he starts paying attention to the fact that, oh, hey, I'm being spotted by something that can engage me. Okay, we got Richelieu here going to expose that broadside. Wow, that dispersion dough. Hey, buddy. Wow, our team is melting. Melting! Melting! Come on, dead Neptune. Whoa! There's no... If we don't kill that Neptune, I'm gonna be disappointed. Get him! Yes, thank you. And Richelieu... Do-do-do-do-do! Ouch. Oh, come on! 25 hit points! Somebody just look at him funny. Gonna eat another torpedo. That's better than the alternative. Maybe we'll get that kill. I don't know. Yep. Got him. So he's backing up. Count for that. Need a little bit less of a over lead there. Oh yeah. 8K. Too much lead to the rear, not enough below. Just focus him down, guys. Going forwards or backwards? Forwards or backwards? Forwards or backwards? No, they're not. No, they're not! The number of ships that have torpedoes is going down. Wow, that was a really big hit. They have no ships with torpedoes. Oh no, I'm radared by the Des Moines. Whatever will I do? I don't know, but like I said, I'm really not afraid of him. I don't have any reason to be afraid of him. Would like this enemy Montana to get spotted here, but our spotting plane is most assuredly going to die. There's their Montana, of course, behind the giant island. This Des Memes is going the other way here. Now what is radaring me? You got Hydro too? Alright. That's kind of fascinating if you think about it. Yeah, he's shooting. That was a mistake on his part. Bye! 700 hit points? You really think you're going to get away from me? No. So we're doing some work now. Nothing would please me more than to turn this into a Kraken, but I just don't foresee it happening, though. We are doing a large amount of damage, which is great. Oop, too far. Nice hits. Nice. Get him, Iowa, get him. Nope, not gonna be able to. Shot over the bow! Wonder if he's got any heals left or not. I'm hoping he does. Woo! Oh, man. Still getting some good damage on while not presenting much of a profile for them to engage. Man, Sashi shooting. Ooh. That could have been way more dangerous than it was. Wow, dispersion not cooperating today. Can't even get random Citadel hits anymore. Iowa, hide! No! We're going to lose now! Ah! The only thing I can hope for is, like, Dev Strike on the Musashi right now. Ugh. At this point, I'm gonna slow down and use this island to keep me shielded from the Musashi, because that Iowa's decision was bad. Oh, for Pete's sakes! Well, he's dead. There's at least that. Oh, that was enough to get us the win. Whew. I was really worried that we were not going to win this because of loss of points. I was going to be super salty and angry. I would love to have a Kraken. I don't think it's going to happen, though. This Musashi is running away. Front guns, front guns. Please be multiple citadels for a kill. No citadels at all, because reason. Ah. Come on, turn. Give me some guns to shoot at him. All too easy. Come on! Come on! I don't think it's gonna happen, guys, unless he can kill this Shimakaze off, which would be awesome. If for no other reason than the fact that I would be able to get this kill. Yes! We got a Kraken! Yeah! Alright! Well, we ended on a ridiculously awesome game. That's actually, I think, my second or third best game, and it was a Kraken, and it was the final match of this game. 15,000 XP. We definitely finished at the top of our team there. 2,474 base XP. Just a high caliber and Kraken, though. Confederates are getting kind of elusive. 1.3 million potential damage. All of that AP shell damage. Credits and XP screen. 38,000 Commander XP. Woo! Yeah! Okay, Justin is asking Montana or Missouri, which plays best in my opinion. I think the Montana is way better than the Missouri is when played correctly, but that's just it. Oh. No added sugar, you should be listening with headphones on. Okay, so we ended on a highlight there, so let's bring up the stream schedule. Today is the 10th of March. Our next live stream is next Thursday, March 15th, 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to check you guys out, see you guys there, and hopefully get to enjoy another good live stream and finish on a high note. Again, that would be awesome. Again, 29th of March, we're going to play it by ear. We might have to push back the start of it an hour or so. It just depends. I don't know when we get done with the training that day. So I'm really, really hoping that I can get back to town in time to actually do that. As always, if you guys want to find people to play with, I have a Discord server. All of that stuff is... all the information for that is in the description, so definitely check out the Discord server if you're looking for, more information about live streams, looking for help with a ship. Check out the Discord server. Lots of active people there, lots of active channels. There's even voice channels there if you want to get together and voice chat with other players, so check that out. Anyway, I'm your Peacekeeper. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.